Destiny players, if you were not available to watch the dev live stream today, do not worry, because I have a quick recap of everything they went over coming up right here. The first thing they went into is the new activities on Kepler and all of the world tiers that are included. The world tiers are going to include Brave, Legendary, Fabled, and Mythic. These world tiers play into your post-game activities, meaning the higher you go in world tier, the better loot you are going to get. This is going to include any activities that you can do on Kepler, as well as any side quests as well. They also hinted at those that are trying to get raid gear ready. If you are trying to get ready for the day 1 raid that is just 4 days after launch, you are going to want to play these world tier difficulties on a higher level. So make sure you get a good fire team and get in there and get as much loot as you can before the day 1 raid. They did also hint that there is going to be a new world activity on Kepler. This is going to be similar to your Vex incursions, or a blend of that and your Wellspring activities. And they also said that this is going to be the best place to get re-rolls of exotic armor that is going to be released at launch. They also showcased our 2 new exotics that are coming with Edge of Fate. They said the new scout rifle is going to be the exotics on the seasonal track, and the hand cannon is going to be a quest within the game, and they worked with creators to make sure that it is the perfect 3-tap scenario for Crucible. Then they went in to explain the portal activities. This is going to be a new thing that is coming to Destiny, and it's supposed to make it simpler for those booting up the game for the first time or quite unsure about what to play in Destiny altogether. This is going to give you 4 different playlists at the bottom left of your screen that is going to be a focused playlist that lets players, no matter how many friends they have, be able to get into the game and have fun. The first one on the left is going to be your solo ops. This is designed for any solo player, no matter the skill level, to be able to get in there and do solo mechanics on different activities that is just designed for them. This is meant to be a 10 to 15 minute quick little fix. If you just have a little bit to play the game and you want to get rewarding loot for just playing the game for a little bit, this is your activity to do. Next, they went into the fire team ops. This is going to be your 3-man activities that has old seasonal activities as well, such as the coil from Season of the Wish. You can get these 3-man activities and you can add modifiers to them. This is a new modifier system, well, kind of new and old modifier system. We've seen things like this in the past where you can add debuffs or buffs to yourself to modify the amount of score and the higher tier loot that you can get during the activity. While they were going through the mission modifiers on the fire team activity playlist, they also introduced 2 new Banes. The first one is going to be the Threaded Bane. This one is going to release threadlings while you are damaging it, as well as whenever you finish it off, it is going to release a bunch of threadlings all at the same time. If you've done Sundered Doctrine, just imagine that whenever you're busting up those threadling things that are just releasing threadlings that chase you, similar thing here. The next Bane is going to be the Caltrop. This one is going to drop those Void Spike pools on the ground whenever you get done with that one as well. They went into the debuff modifiers. These ones are also, like I said, going to be used to increase your score. This is going to be things like Glass Cannon or different modifiers that can lock the player's gear or no hood and things of that nature to kind of boost your score to get you higher tier loot while you're doing these activities. They also said there's going to be more of these coming with Ashen Iron in a few months. But it's not all bad. They also introduced ways for you to get a little bit of a buff while you're doing these activities that will modify your score negatively to take away some of that score that you can get, but give you a little bit of an advantage while you're doing all these debuffs as well. They let us know that obviously we already knew that we were going to be reset to 10 power level, but they let us know that the max score is going to be 450. They also introduced more material to upgrade your gear. One of the materials is going to be the unstable core that you will use with old materials to upgrade loot moving forward. So for those of you getting ready for the new raid, you know what your highest power level is going to be and what you would like to strive for. But they did say that once you complete the legendary campaign, that is going to give you enough power level to be at power cap for the day 1 raid. So nothing to worry about there. The next thing they went over is going to be our seasonal hub. This is more of along the lines of our usual seasonal track, but they gave it its own little spot in the portal so you can track it with the seasonal stuff. There's going to be rotating weekly challenges and rotating daily challenges that will allow you to get more progress on the seasonal track. So if you want to focus that, there is a nifty little place where you can go look at all of your activities there. Finally, something big has changed. We are no longer going to be doing GMs to get our Conqueror title. That's right, you heard it. They released a new playlist activity called Conquest. These conquests are what you were going to use to get your new Conqueror title, but the old Conqueror Gilded Seal is not going away. You still keep your progress for that, but there's just going to be a new way to gild it moving forward. Another thing being changed is they are revamping the entire Guardian rank system, even though we just got it. They're going to be resetting it to go more in line with this new portal system and focus newer players to start using the portal to get more acquainted with the game. So we're all going to be reset to Guardian rank 2 moving forward and be able to obviously get to Paragon whenever we go through all the activities, and we're going to be reset back to 6 every season. Like I said, this is going to be more portal focused so that it goes more in line with the new version of the game. So this is kind of a good update, obviously, with the new changes coming to the portal. That does it for the recap. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it informative. If you did, please make sure you like and follow if you want to see more content like this. We'll see you in the next one.